Have you seen the John Candy movie where he's having such a non-stressful, actually very relaxing vacation with his family and nothing bad happens at all? I missed out and I saw Summer Rental. It is directed by Carl Reiner, written by Mark Raisman and Jeremy Stevens. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This is requested by Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. This movie starts with following Jack, played by John Candy, and he's an air traffic controller. He's big stress. He's worked so much that he almost causes two planes to collide in the air, and it's only then his bosses are like, yo, you need to take a break. I mean, I feel like the responsibility should be on Jack to moderate when he needs a break. But there might be a shortage of air traffic controllers. I don't know. I've heard that this is a typically overworked job because there aren't a lot of air traffic controllers out there. But it's also very necessary because you don't want planes colliding with each other. So he's ordered to take a 5-week vacation. And so he's like, I'm going to go on this road trip. We're going to go down to Florida. Not much road tripping footage, really. I mean, there's like maybe a couple of B-roll shots. But it doesn't seem like anything is bad happening on the way to the summer rental. Things only take a turn when they get there. And they're nice having a restaurant. Oh, I want to be at this restaurant. It's nice and amazing. And then they lose their spot in line to this guy who's a sailboat champion. And so he has a big ego. He's like, aha, I deserved it, actually. Amazing. And I'm like, oh, jeez. Not a fan of this man. So I like how Jack's like, ugh, he gets really angry during this movie. And then, they get the wrong address for their summer rental, so they are there. And then about in the middle of the night, a couple of people are like, wait, who are you guys? You guys are in the wrong house. I'm like, wait, did they transcribe the address wrong? Wait, where did they get their summer rental address from? There's a few issues with the script that I have at this moment. Like, for example, like the questions I just asked. But also, I feel like this movie's pacing is a little too weird. It's kind of incongruent. It doesn't flow very well. Like, the beginning, I feel like I should have seen some road trip scenes where there's some hijinks. Honestly, kind of like Vacation. National Lampoon's Vacation. That was done well, actually. It's another road trip movie. Oh, it's a road trip movie. This is a summer rental movie. So it's just one location. I get it. I understand. I just personally wish there was just maybe a 10 minutes of hiccups on the road, and it's like, okay, so hopefully this will be the last time that you have to deal with this. Or maybe they get lucky and they almost get hit by a semi-truck, but they avoid it. And they're like, okay, cool, we got lucky. Maybe that's the only thing we have to deal with on this trip. And then they get there, and then now they have to deal with it more. I feel like there's a little bit, I wish there was a little bit more build-up, but the movie just kind of plants you in this town where they're out on the beach. And also they have to, instead of sleeping in that house that they're not belonged to, they now have to go to the shack whose landlord, there's the person who owns the shack, and the person who owns like owns a bunch of houses, but he's just in the hospital. Like, he's not doing so good in the hospital. I'm like, oh, so this guy hasn't been around to see what's going on with his properties. One of his properties, you can just have everybody look into your house just like that. It's like, I would want some privacy, honestly. But anyway, so then more hijinks where actually we got a new rental home, but you've only paid a couple weeks on it. Now, I will not allow you to pay more weeks on it. Not that I have somebody scheduled or anything, but because of my hatred towards you, And the person hating Jack, who's Jack's trying to give the money to extend his summer rental, is none other than the frickin' what is it called? Sailboating. Boat sailing. Sailboating. The sailboat man. He also has the house. At this point, I'm like, this is getting a little bit too convoluted. I feel like at this moment, the pacing of the movie just kind of just goes... literally just stays there. And for a minute, they're talking about money. I'm like, I'm actually losing bored. I'm bored. But here's the agreement they eventually come to. If Jack loses in this boating thing that's happening, then he has to pay $1,000 and then just leave. Or if he wins, he can stay at the summer rental for the rest of the 4 weeks, 5 weeks that he's supposed to be there. Man, I'm just like, huh? You didn't reserve this at all? Wait, I don't know. What's going on with this business? This seems a little bit more emotional than it does business focused, because why is he paying him money to not be there? You can just save the money if there is a chance to not be there. Oh, you lost. Looks like you lost. Oh, give me the money. Actually, I'm just going to leave now. You don't have to give him the money. You're not, I swear, you're like not staying there. You put money on it earlier. So this is just confusing to me. Why are you giving him money to leave? Oh, I know, because you are a man of your word and you made a bet. But still, I'm just confused by the decision. But anyway, there's the race. This is like the final thing in the movie. There's this race, and it looks like their DIY boat. It was made by parts of the restaurant that they were at after the sailboat man kicked them out of the first restaurant that they were at. And they have it, it's like, oh, we gotta throw everything out. They throw literally everything out, including John Candy's pants, and then they win. And it's like, okay, cool, and then the movie just ends. I'm like, no resolution to this? Wow. I feel emotionally cheated. You know, I was like, why does this movie feel weird to me? You know, it's a John Candy. I love John Candy. He did his darn diddest. He did his wellest. And this movie is just not good. I mean, it's not bad either, but it's not good. It's kind of mid. And John Candy really saves it. Here's a little production things that I found while looking it up. The founder of Fox, the guy who eventually took over Walt Disney, and the founder of DreamWorks, all three of them worked on this project and then left. And then we got a new Paramount head, and then also this guy's like, oh, we could just do this. We don't have anything going on. Let's just throw this on the schedule because we don't have anything else for 6 months lined up. And we need to make money, so we'll make this. And they thought it was good. I'm like, no, it's not a good... I mean, it might have been a good script, but in terms of execution, what I see, it's not good to me. But... or bad. I feel like it's kind of mid. It's a mid movie, but I just want more John Candy. Give me more John Candy. Let me know what you think of this movie. I gotta give this a solid 6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. $20 Dinos, patreon.com/ASEPresents for a movie review per 1 month. One movie review per 1 month. And go to my link tree, support the daily grindiness of all them daily movies. So go here. And until next time, I'm in Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. Now, I gotta go in the water, because it's water time, because it's summer. And summer closes soon, so I better get in the pool before it closes.